Hi Justin, welcome to SnapMath again. Thank you for sending in your question tonight. So we have these roots of an equation that we're trying to find the coefficients for. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to plug it into the quadratic equation and work backwards. So the quadratic equation, I wrote it out right here. We're going to plug plus or minus 5i in for x and then solve for b, or solve for these coefficients a, b, and c. So since I know that there's nothing out in front of the plus or minus, I know that b is going to be equal to 0. So we know first off the bat that b equals 0. So if we plug that into our equation becomes this now, where plus or minus this is 0, so it's going to be minus 4ac over 2a. Sorry, this was a. All right? So to figure out to this to equal negative 5i, what I figured was that we needed this whole top to be equal to 10, and then we divide it by 2 to equal 5, where our first coefficient we're going to assume is 1. So we're going to say that a is equal to 1, right? And then if we solve this equation, plus or minus 4, and this is equal to 10, 4c, we know that c is going to equal, if we square both sides, is 100. Then 100c, and then c equals 25. So that is our last coefficient. So what our equation would look like is if we plug these into the quadratic equations where they come out, so it's going to be y equals, the first coefficient is 1, x squared, plus the second coefficient is 0, so we're not going to put anything in for that. And then finally, our third one is going to be 25. So it's just, our equation is just going to be y equals x squared plus 25. All right, Justin, thank you for sending in your question tonight. And we look forward to answering more of your questions in the future. Have a good night.